play that up? I mean, do you
Well,
like to have
yeah.
that along?
Well, why not? Because, kids want to go someplace where, you've got a great tradition. And that's the one thing we've developed here is a great defensive tradition, a great mindset. We've developed a great culture here. The expectations don't change. Even though you got some young kids, they've got to come in. But that's, I hope, why kids want to come to Virginia Tech. And, we've been able to attract some really good players. Sometimes they're diamonds in the rough, so to speak, from the recruiting analysts per se. But, what we evaluate and see, we see kids that fit our scheme and our system, kids that can run, like a Greg Stroman. I'm really excited about his future. He's a high school quarterback, dynamic speed guy, and I've been really impressed with him. C.J. Rivas, another guy that, was a highly recruited kid, a lot more than Greg, but really he's a great footballer. Those two kids have really great IQs, And I've been pleased with the other freshmen, too. Holland Fisher, just not quite along the other line. Sean Payne, just not quite there yet, but really going to be good football players. So I'm really encouraged by those kids. And, some of those guys weren't, 4 or 5 star guys, a couple of them were. But, they fit our needs and what we're looking for athletically. And then it's our job to kind of continue development. But I think that's what we're known for a little bit is the developmental process. But also, we do a good job on the back end. We've had several guys that have done that. So, but it's a tradition. Torian played for us and knows our expectations and the defense, the scheme, and what we expect. And I think that even's an added plus to have him back there, coaching after playing in our system as well.
Who's been your best defensive back in your time here?
That's hard to say. We've had so many great ones when it's all said and done. D'Angelo Hall was obviously a dynamic athlete. I think the best straight football player, though, all the way around, physical, has known his cushion and all those kind of things. It's hard to say. We had, Brandon Flowers is one of my favorites just because he was a complete football player, physical player in the run game. Didn't get hurt and things of that nature. Just physical. I know Kyle Fuller. He's hard to pass by too because when he was on the field for us, he was pretty dynamic. But D'Angelo was a dynamic athlete. And we've had a lot of other guys. The Ike Charltons and obviously Cam Chancellors and we have some special guys that have come through here that have had going on and had really outstanding careers in the NFL. But those guys have also been our marquee players when they were here, whether they were bound in the corner or like Cam wanting to be our safety. I thought he was a great rover. But he wanted to be the leader of our defense, and that's kind of that safety spot right here. So, we've had some really good players. It's hard to pick out one, but I'd say as a corner, probably the complete guy, Brandon Flowers, was, all the way around maybe the most complete football player that we had as far as just a great football IQ, being durable, being physical, and doing a great job in the passing game.